Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into episode 4 of Shibou Yuugi De Meshi Woku, specifically the tense voting scene. Up until now, the series has built a rhythm of survival games where food and death intertwine, but this moment marks a turning point. The voting isn't just about strategy, it's about morality, trust, and the raw psychology of people forced into impossible choices. The room is heavy with silence. Each participant knows that casting a vote means deciding who gets to eat and who faces starvation, or worse. The camera lingers on faces, sweat dripping, eyes darting. This isn't just suspense for the audience, it's a mirror of human nature under pressure. The show cleverly slows down time, letting us feel the weight of each ballot, each hesitation. Notice how the characters' personalities dictate their approach. The pragmatic ones treat the vote like a calculation. Who's weakest? Who's expendable? Meanwhile, the empathetic players struggle, visibly torn between survival instinct and compassion. Episode 4 crystallizes these differences. It is no longer about who can win a game. It is about who can live with themselves after making the choice. The series title itself, Shibou Yuugi De Meshi Woku, Death Game Where You Eat, is embodied here. Food becomes a symbol of life, but also guilt. To eat means someone else must suffer. The voting scene dramatizes this paradox. Nourishment is bought at the cost of betrayal. The show uses this to critique society's hidden competitions, how resources, power, and privilege often come at someone else's expense. Pay attention to the sound design. The ticking clock, the echo of footsteps, the scratch of pen on paper, all amplified to make the act of voting feel monumental. The camera angles isolate each character, framing them as if they're already condemned. This isn't just storytelling, it's psychological warfare on the viewer, forcing us to ask, what would I do in their place? When the votes are revealed, the tension explodes. Betrayals are laid bare. Allies realize they've been deceived. The scene doesn't just show numbers, it shows fractures in trust. Episode 4 makes clear that survival isn't about strength alone. It's about manipulation, persuasion, and the ability to mask your true intentions until the very last second. The aftermath is devastating. Some characters break down, others lash out, and a few remain eerily calm. This emotional spectrum is crucial. It reminds us that the game isn't just physical, it's psychological. The guilt of voting against someone or the shock of being targeted lingers long after the ballots are counted. The show thrives on this emotional residue, keeping us hooked for what comes next. Ultimately, the episode 4 voting scene is a microcosm of the entire series. It asks, how far will people go to survive? What values collapse when hunger and fear collide? And perhaps most chillingly, it suggests that the line between morality and survival is thinner than we'd like to believe. That's why this moment resonates. It's not just about the characters, it's about us, the viewers, confronting uncomfortable truths about human nature.